I want to share some tips for wearing gloves in biochemistry class. So normally in lab, we wear gloves to protect ourselves from the chemicals we're working with. In biochem, since we're working with biological samples, we are also protecting those samples from our biology. So that's really the main reason we wear gloves, because we don't want to contaminate that stuff with our biology. So you can go ahead and put your gloves on as regular. Try not to touch the outside of the gloves. It's important to maybe only touch the very bottom and only the inside of the gloves. Then you can put your mask on like we will need to do. If you need to adjust your mask, think of the outside as lab side and the inside as your biology. So you can go ahead and adjust the outside of the mask with your gloves. I'm going to take my mask off for this video just so that you can see a little clearer. So we don't want to touch anything that our skin touches with the gloves, and we don't want to touch the lab samples with our skin. And so if you're typing in your computer, taking notes, like I've encouraged you to do, you will want to take your gloves off. But then it might seem wasteful to get new gloves. So my tip for you to take your gloves off, pinch the outside with one glove, kind of bring that up, bring it inside out and up, and then with these little pinchers, grab the other glove and do the same thing. So now your gloves are inside out, so you can touch this inside part with your skin because that's your biology. Then to get it ready to put on again, if you start turning it back inside out, so you make a little pocket. So now the lab side is on the outside, so I'm not going to touch it. To puff the fingers back on, instead of just shoving your hand back in this, if you spin this and puff, it puffs the fingers back out. And then you can put your hand back in a little easier. So you can do that with both gloves and put them both back on, keeping the lab stuff on the outside and your biology on the inside.